Jesse's here. Yeah.
Yay!
That's not how we intro the show.
Oh, live from where are we? West. Where are we? Connecticut? I don't even know.
We're
New
in
England.
Connecticut.
Central New England. It's the only ESG adjacent game show ever made. Business Pants Thursday. That's a convoluted copywriting right there.
Yeah, it's almost like somebody didn't read their own writing before they started.
Featuring BS man Matt Mascardi and Jesse the Money Whisperer. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a game show. What is the game show? Oh, do we have anything to plug for maybe early next week? We do, don't we?
Let's plug. Can we just briefly plug Jesse? Jesse, plug your new social media adventure.
Yeah, you have to go to Instagram or TikTok and go follow our consumer decision series. Matt, you haven't gotten to pepper me with questions yet.
Well, can I just say your enthusiasm is bowling me over.
Yeah, last week it was better. I don't know what happened.
It was literally like, go to Instagram, sign up, and watch
I
things.
wasn't prepared.
Why isn't it on
to
LinkedIn?
plug myself.
Put it on our LinkedIn page.
I will. I wanted to write the blogs before to accompany it when I put it on LinkedIn. And
what are you
it'll be
buying
done
this
today.
week? What are you
This
buying
week
this week?
is baby cribs because we're honoring Ari the Data Queen because she has her baby shower this
I
weekend.
already gave her a crib.
You're actually
did.
giving her
Well,
a crib?
No,
That's too generous.
I'm not
Too
buying
generous.
her a crib.
Oh.
I gave her
But
our old crib. It was missing a part, too.
she is using your old crib, but I was like, I had baby products on the mind. And
Oh,
a crib
sure.
is one of those things that most people spend a lot of time and money thinking about getting. So I wanted to evaluate. And it just so happened I found some really juicy stuff on what my favorite brand is. I didn't know they were publicly owned. I thought they were privately held, minding their own business in Norway, just
They're
making
not.
cute, sustainable stuff.
They're not.
No,
No. Oh, well.
they're not.
That's a more lively introduction to the series. But what I was thinking that we were selling was Board Sabermetrics, like the giant platform that we've been building for 2 years.
Well, this
comes out
this
on
complements
Monday.
it because it teaches people how we use it. Because I directly use the data, and I'm teaching people like, okay, when I'm looking to find this is what I look for in our data.
Look how nice that is.
So
There we go.
that's why the
Oh.
series started.
Damien's volume just turned off. What just happened? You just muted yourself.
We used the controversies batting average in the platform last week to learn some stuff about Procter & Gamble directors, didn't we? Yeah.
We
That's
did?
amazing work
Exactly.
by both of you. All right, now since you're both so riveting and boring at the same time, let's do. What are we doing? A game show. We're doing
the world's stupidest but best fill in the blank ESG news quiz. Come on. Who's ready? Come on.
Oh yeah! All right, let's.
Very simple concept this week. I'm just replacing the name of the company with the word blank, and you guys are going to guess what the company is, and then maybe we'll talk about
Yeah,
it if you care.
are you ready for this?
I'm obviously going to lose, but
I
I've
didn't read
mentally
any
prepared
news today.
myself.
I don't know what's going on. I was too busy.
That's in response to Jesse losing. Let's start off with a boring one.
Oh, good. The Boring Company.
Soon to hit our platform. Okay? Here's the prompt. Blank prices IPO at $22 per share above stated range. Here's a new company IPOing. Soon to hit our platform. What's the company? Blank.
It's
What's
not
IPOing?
Allbirds.
Jesse, you know all the IPOs. You're a big stock market
No
maven.
idea what's IPOing. I'm trying to look around for things.
You can't just like look at things and be like that.
IKEA.
IKEA.
That's close.
They're privately
IKEA
held,
would
believe it or
never,
not.
Yeah, no, it's
Four.
not.
You're close. It is 4 letters. It does end in an A.
Oh. Well, now you just gave him a huge hint.
No, nobody knows the answer to this.
Yeah,
this is a
I don't know
stupid
the
question.
answer to this. I'm gonna say the EPA.
4 letters.
Yeah,
Not even a
it's
company.
Kava. Kava.
Who's gonna get that?
Founded in 2006, opened its first location in 2011. Now operates more than 260 restaurants. I never heard of Kava. Do you have one in
Me
Connecticut?
either.
No.
Kava.
So how?
There's one in Boston?
How is this
I
in
think-
ESG?
Bonus
Quiz
question. I'm
question.
getting to it. Bonus question. Pre-IPO, okay? How many female directors in its 17 years of operation did Kava need to screw in a light bulb in its hummus refrigerator?
That's a
How many?
definite zero. It didn't need any female directors.
Jesse?
4.
I'm going to give this one to Matt.
Yeah.
The answer is 1. Just 1.
That was closer.
Just 1. But it's okay because Jesse, as you know, women don't go to restaurants. They don't make the decisions
They
about
don't
spending
screw
in their
light
families.
bulbs. They don't even like hummus.
17 years of operation. One sad lady, Karen Kokover.
She must have been so lonely.
How much
But
influence
just like
do you think
most-
she had?
Just like
2%.
most IPOing
Yes.
companies, they are now adding another woman because that's what they do
Oh,
in the IPO. They find somebody
congratulations.
else.
Oh,
Yeah.
they found another one. Now they can.
All right.
Yeah,
Moving on.
Okay.
Blank CEO. This is the CEO of what company? Blank CEO pay soars despite not good enough verdict. That's the headline.
Blank CEO pays.
Again, you're not
soar.
going to guess this.
ExxonMobil.
No, they did good enough. There were lots of share buybacks. It's going to be somebody like, let's see, not good enough. It's going to be like Walmart or something like that. Some like mediocre performer this past year.
I'm going to give you both a loss on that one. Again, this is an impossible quiz, which is why I like it. It's Vodafone boss Nick Reed.
Of course, Vodafone.
Vodafone's
That was
not
my-
even relevant
My
to the
third
U.S.
guess was Vodafone.
And the only
My-
reason why I picked this story is because the writer said that Nick Reed trousered precisely $5 million because it's a British writer. He trousered the money. I
What
just
is
like
the
that.
I don't even know what
trouser?
that means.
As in
It means like he
it-
put him in his pants. It means he took. That's what trousered. I just like that. So here's what happened, and here's the other reason why I picked this company is because it showcases our data because Nick Reed stepped down from Vodafone. One of the reasons, maybe Matt, is because he had a 500 earnings batting average and yet a 351 TSR batting average. So
Nicely done. Can't get
He
that.
was-
Mismatched.
it wasn't coming through for shareholders. And this is a glass cliff alert because Margarita Della Valle took over for the company at the end of April after Nick Reed abruptly left. So
Okay.
again, a shit show.
Yeah.
We got a glass cliff. There
There's
you go.
100%
Vodafone.
chance she's gone by October. Like
There you
that's you heard it here first.
Moving on. America's new best-selling beer, Blank, is also an LGBTQ champion. So which is the beer company that overtook
This
Bud
could be a
Light? Anybody
lot.
know this? Anybody know this?
I thought it was Coors.
Yeah, Molson Coors would have been.
Molson Coors,
would have been
yeah.
It's
my
not.
guess.
It's not Molson Coors. I'll tell you, it's a beer made by marketed by
It's the
Constellation
Mexican
Brands.
company.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the one that makes like Modelo and.
Yes, that's
yeah.
it exactly. Yes. Modelo Especial.
Yes,
I don't
nicely
know.
Good.
done, America.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Thank you, America.
What happens if they
so-
close the border to Mexicans and
All right, doesn't this
took
is
all
a
their
confusing
beer?
moment for anti-woke warriors, right?
We don't want them in the country, but we like their beer. We don't like our beer anymore, but they're also LGBTQ plus. We don't have any thoughts.
There's nowhere to
anymore.
turn
There's
for
nowhere.
beer.
You can't-
Imagine
So-
if they stopped drinking beer. That could be helpful for us.
Wow.
Wow, that would
Could be.
like
That seems woke, though.
There could be some clarity that they
No,
find.
they'll all just turn to whiskey. It'll get way worse.
True.
So Coors Light also up, Miller Lite also up. You guys talked about that. So here's the takeaway from this article. Who cares where it's from? The takeaway is, but if anti-LGBTQ activists think they were successful in making their point, they may be sorry to learn Constellation Brands has shown its support for LGBTQ rights even more than AB InBev, the one that's
Yeah.
and so has Molson Coors, the maker of Coors Light and Miller Lite.
But
So
look,
yeah,
the fact is, Molson Coors hasn't had the same problems Bud Light has. And the only places that have had the biggest problems are the ones that support trans rights.
that's a step too far.
That is when we've crossed the barrier. Like, because at Target, it was the bathing suit with the tuck. And at Bud Light, it was one can given to a trans person. That was
But
it.
it's
That was
also
it. We're
it's
out.
also pride flags too. It's pride flags.
But those are like seems to be like the lesser offense. That's the kind of like I won't boycott you forever. I'm just gonna yell at you on Twitter. Like Cracker Barrel hasn't sunk into the ocean, and we haven't heard that like Chick-fil-A is, you know, that boycott does not seem to
it's
be
tasty.
picking up
Tasty
steam, right?
Chick-fil-A.
So
Tasty sandwiches.
but Bud Light seems to have stuck with it because of the trans thing, and it was the fourth biggest issue facing GOP voters according to the
Well,
last poll. Really?
How about a trade? What if we did a trade, Matt? What if LGBTQ? What if they traded the T to the NAACP? They can give NAACP has too many A's. They give an A over to LGBTQ, right? Maybe we can like work something out. But I think if they get rid of the T, I think we're fine, right?
Yeah, then it's just LGBTQAA. Yeah, that would be way better.
I think we worked it out. There you go. Next one. The CEO at blank credits corporate do-gooderism for the company's turnaround, specifically saying that efforts to reduce carbon and build diversity have helped its bottom line. Which company's CEO is saying this? Another woke company. I'll give you a hint. Yeah, go ahead, Jesse.
No, I got this.
I was going to say Target.
No, he did say
Well,
that.
he already
kind of,
he already did that a few weeks ago. That was right. Brian Cornell
cheating.
said that at Target.
No, it's
Matt?
Exxon.
You got the right first letter. This one's for you, Jesse. Do you know who Josh Silverman is, Jesse?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
He is the CEO at Etsy.
Oh.
So you're both wrong.
Etsy.
I mean, Etsy is kind of like an obvious. They were
And let
obviously
me-
going to say that.
Let me tell you what our data says about Josh Silverman. He's a Hall of Famer.
I'm kind of
Wow,
surprised their
I like
CEO is
that.
male, to be honest.
Yeah, batting 782 overall with a 948 average in carbon. So our
Wow.
data reflects what Josh Silverman is saying.
You know what though? They do carbon offsets. Is that factored in?
No. I mean, they're not a high emitter. to
Like
begin with.
anytime you check out, there's like a box and it's like offset your carbon.
Oh, but that's you offsetting. But the company may be doing something else to reduce carbon. Anyway, good for Etsy for saying the obvious about itself.
Next one in our horrible quiz for June 15th, 2023. Blank ordered to pay $25 million to ex-manager who claimed she was fired because she was white.
Oh, Starbucks.
Starbucks is correct.
Oh, you
That's
both
right.
you both saw this one.
I
I don't really
let
want
you
to talk
say
about
it,
this.
and
I don't know even know if I want
also
to talk
knew
about
it.
this story.
Oh, I
Do you-
mean, look, I read the actual
Yeah.
complaint.
I didn't.
Yeah, I did too.
I just saw the headline.
It was not entertaining.
No, it wasn't. That's why I didn't
It
want
was
to talk about
That's
it.
a lot of
horrible.
money.
I mean, I don't understand the ruling at all. It just seems like a lot of circumstantial stuff, and it's going to get appealed. And
Yeah, it'll get appealed down. It sounds like
$25 million.
yeah, it does sound like she should not have been fired.
Sure.
From the complaint, right? But the amount of money seems large.
Although that said, they were telling her to do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing was not against the law that they were telling her to do,
Mm-hmm.
and she did not like it, so she said she wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Right? Like they were. So I don't know. Like if you're a company, what grounds? Like if I wanted to fire Jesse right now, like
Go ahead.
okay, like if I had some grounds, right? That makes it easier, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're fired.
What are the
All
grounds?
right. See ya.
Coffee grounds?
Have fun playing a game with one
Yeah, can we
person.
finish the show first? I overruled. We're keeping Jesse.
Oh, fine.
We'll
She's
fire
an
her.
important part of
Damien.
our company.
We'll fire her in 10
Crucial.
minutes. All right. Up next. Anyone? You got anything to say about that, Jesse? You knew the answer. Do you have anything to say
I
about
didn't
this?
read. I just saw the headline. I didn't
Oh.
read into it. I did. I mean, the number was shocking to me. I was like, there seems like to be a mismatch here, but
What's
I didn't
truly
read it.
shocking is that Business Insider rounded rounded the number 25.6 million down to 25 million. That's the
Oh,
truly
wow.
shocking.
that's just wrong.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, that's third grade rounding. Business Insider. Up next, blank. This is a good one. Blank complains to FCC that listing all of its monthly fees is too hard.
Live Nation.
Oh, that's a good one.
Live Nation actually has agreed through negotiations with President Biden to reveal their fees. So that I'm going to give you wrong. Close, but they actually agreed to reveal the fees. Who is saying that they can't do it? It's too much. And they have actually filed something that the filing is public, saying that
Ticketmaster?
that's who owns Live Nation owns
Oh.
Ticketmaster, right?
Yeah.
The answer
Same.
is Comcast. Comcast complains to FCC that listing all of its monthly fees is too hard.
I mean,
Yikes.
it's complicated keeping track of what we charge everybody for that's random. Like, it's hard. That's hard to do. We managed to do it to get the money, but it's really hard to say it when you ask me for it.
You know how your bill goes up like $15, $20 every year, and you don't know why?
Yeah. It's hard.
They
That's
made
why.
up things.
It's hard.
They said two aspects of the commission's order impose significant administrative burdens and unnecessary complexity in complying with the broadband label requirements. So that's in a filing there. They can't handle it. Here, you know what else is difficult and hard, Matt?
What?
Jesse? The voting stock at Comcast.
Yeah, that's hard because they are a
So-
controlled company.
2 shares of voting stock over there at Comcast. Class A, Class B. Class B, of course, is owned 100% by its CEO and chair, Brian Roberts, who just happens to be the son of the company's founder.
Being a son is
Convenient.
hard. Like, it's the pressure.
And here's
is
how the
high.
votes work. The Class A votes, that's for the regular schmucks like you, Jesse.
Yeah.
You're entitled to 0.06797 votes per share.
I love
And-
that they did
Don't
it
even-
backwards.
And Brian is entitled to 15 votes per share. That's a nice, easy number.
Wow.
Also, the
What is-
female power gap at Comcast is pretty significant. 30% women is the body count. Only 6% influential.
I mean, that's
which is
what
fine.
happened. Yeah, it's dual class. That's what happened.
But it's fine, Jesse, because women don't really watch TV, right? So does it really matter?
they
do they
neither
need to
watch
have a-
TV
Don't
nor
use the internet.
they don't use hummus or the internet. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. I got some bonus questions around this. Are you ready?
Oh,
This
thank
is
God. Are we at the end
yeah.
of this quiz?
These are just simple answers here. Grubhub fires delivery driver accused of stealing a customer's blank off her front porch. What did the Grubhub delivery driver steal?
I feel like I actually saw this, and it was something like very bizarre.
Her milk.
It was
She is
yeah.
a milkman.
I'm gonna say her pride
Close.
flag.
I don't know who to give that to. I'm going to give that to Jesse
Ooh.
because the answer is a kitten.
Aw.
Kittens. In cartoons, kittens drink milk.
Oh my
In real life, they don't.
How do you-
They stole a kitten?
Yes. But the driver was fired. I
What
don't know
kind
if
of
they got the kitten
vetting do
back.
they need to add that to their vetting process at Grubhub?
Are you a
gonna
kitten stealer?
steal
Yeah.
pets?
Have you ever
Jeez.
stolen someone's pet in the course of business?
Next bonus question. Twitter co-founder Evan Williams says Elon Musk's purchase of the company made him blank.
Sad.
Furious.
Jesse, absolutely dead on. It made him sad.
Oh, did you see that?
No, I didn't.
That's all.
But it
Made
makes
me
me
sad.
sad too. So
sad.
Made me
Sad.
sad. I'm sad.
it makes Matt furious and it makes me sad.
Bonus question number 3. This is a company we used to talk about a lot.
I'm
Matt.
crushing the bonus questions
I
here.
know what happened during the regular quiz.
Although I gave you-
I don't actually have to know anything for these. I'm just
Yeah, but
guessing.
Jesse, I gave you a point for saying
Yeah, you-
milk when the answer was kitten, but whatever. We used to talk about this company a lot, Matt. High-tech pizza company Zoom that raised about $500 million saying it could cook a pizza in transit, right?
in a
Like
moving
the delivery
truck.
car.
Yeah, this is a real
They
thing.
is
in their
blank.
easy bake oven.
He's bankrupt.
I'll just go ahead and give Matt the.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
is
they're
the other
broke.
answer to
They're
that?
broke.
Their business model, they got $500 million, most of which they got from
$500 million.
SoftBank. We can't get
Yes.
$5, and they got all this money from SoftBank to put. They had a truck where
Yeah.
someone would be driving and someone in the back would be baking a pizza.
So it's
so
a
that
Probably
food
also-
truck
when
that
you arrived, it would be hot. And it turns out that driving and making pizza at the same time
Stupid
is
idea.
not only stupid and messy,
Dangerous?
but it's super dangerous because you cannot stand up next to a heated oven while moving in a vehicle. It's
Not
like,
to mention that. I mean,
that's too
what
much.
you know? Those guys in the back of that van were high, right? I mean, they must be wasted.
I'm just so confused. Like, what was the pitch that they gave to give 500 million?
Scalability.
Yeah.
we're gonna
Growth.
blitz scale our way through the California market by giving the freshest pizza in the freshest way, man. I think we need to change our marketing tactics. We don't say
Absolutely.
scale
We
enough.
got to talk about
But to
scalability
add
and growth.
Pizza into it
Yeah,
somehow.
that's
No,
correct.
no,
Yeah.
no. You don't add pizza.
Everybody
no, wait,
loves
that's a fun
pizza.
thing.
No,
Yeah.
we should do board
People love-
sabermetrics in a truck moving to the client. And then we can say that we'll deliver the freshest governance
Yeah.
data in the world.
And finally,
No additives, no PFAS.
Yes.
PFA
in the
free.
world's stupidest but
Something.
best fill in the blank ESG news quiz for June 15th, 2023. Blank to get $700,000 to plan for climate change impacts. What's getting $700,000 to plan for climate change impacts?
SeaWorld. I like that.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Could be
Well,
anything.
part of
It's
it,
the
part of the
dumbest-
money is to reduce flooding.
It's probably like an entire
Is this like a
country.
government agency?
It's like Sri Lanka or something.
You're close. The answer is
Madagascar.
West Hartford. There you go. Come on,
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah, West Hartford in the
Alright,
news.
That's what I like. West
The
Hartford.
first headline I saw with West Hartford in it, I was very excited. I had
You're
to capture
getting
that
excited
for
to visit, aren't you?
700,000. You know, they're
you. Reducing flooding near Kennedy Brook and Cane Brook.
where are those places? Is that
You don't even know.
that's not
Never
West
heard.
Hartford, Connecticut, is it? What
Oh.
is that?
Did I not do my due diligence?
It could
Are
be
there
like
more?
West Hartford?
No,
like
this is Connecticut. Connecticut, yeah.
less like Nottingham
Kennedy
or
Brook.
something.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have to look
Probably
that
some
up.
rich person's private brook.
Yeah, it's true. That's probably what
It's like
it
the
is.
CEO of ESPN or something.
Is that all for this quiz? Are we done now?
Yeah, you can wrap it up.
That was the most painful quiz I've ever been a part of. Brought to you by Free Flow.
I liked it.
Yeah.
The makers, because you
Speak
got
for yourself.
kitten out of milk. Yeah, we are the makers of Board Sabermetrics. Next week is our big week. We are launching Board Sabermetrics. It will be free. A lot of it will be free for you to get. So
Sign
listen
up.
for that. Sign up for that. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow with our weekly roundup. Until then, good